Hello, hello, hello. Hold on, let me get things situated real quick. Bit of a mess right now with my current layout. Let me fix that real quick. All right. So let me just open up Vintage Story real quick. All right, we have Vintage Story opened up. Just check everything's working. Let me check my mic real quick. I have my stream pulled up on my phone. Okay, yep, everything sounds good. Great. So let me just get a few things situated. All right. All right. Um, I'm gonna wait for a little bit longer, just a tiny, like a few more minutes until so everyone can get into the stream. Yeah, I got my dog scratching on my door right now. Just take a second to get things situated real quick. All right. Hold on. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get this. Want to get things situated now. So first off, mods. I am running a fair bit of mods right now, just to make the game a bit more interesting to play. And I do have a world I already made. Um, it's just a really good looking world. Um, so I'm gonna play on that. Which one is this? The same world seed? Yep, it is. All right, we're just gonna delete this old one real quick, and we're just gonna create a new one. Um, customize. Create new world seed. All right, let me just adjust this stuff. Um, hmm. Survival challenges. Days per month. We're gonna change that to 9 days is 7.2 hours real life. Um, we're gonna change the month to 30 days, which is a full real life day for per a month in this game, which I feel like just gonna make things a lot more realistic to play. World generation to make things actually work with the mods I have running. We need 300% landform scale, 320 block height, and to have more oceans, 80% land cover. And that is basically class exclusive recipes. We're gonna turn that off because this game does have classes in it, and it does have exclusive recipes to certain classes. I don't really like that. I just want to build whatever the hell I want. So yeah, player lives are infinite. There are set lives you can do if you really like. Just hold on, got my thing kicked me off there. All right. Um, but there are set lives you can do if you really want that challenge, but I really just don't. Um, yeah, but for the time being, survival challenges. Let's see, cave-ins enabled. I just think cave-ins are nice. Fire from lightning. I haven't really checked much of these settings, so we're just gonna go and see a few of these. Cave-ins are basically if things aren't supported, your cave will crush in. Very simple. Allow underground farming. Nah. Whether a lightning strike should ignite a fire without protection from lightning rods. I think that makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Player health points 15. Walk speed. Lore content is enabled by default. All right. Wait, color coded. Wait, what? Color code. Color accurate world map. If activated, the world map will be rendered with an authentic block color. Otherwise, it will feature. Yeah, sure. Let's see what that is. Temporal stability. This is so during the game, temporal storms will happen, and basically what that will do is the entire world will look like an apocalypse, and enemies will spawn everywhere. It is horrifying. I've never experienced it before, but I've been terrified to find out what that is. Anyways, we have this going. So we're going to start. Let's world name Hab's Kingdom Tales. Let's see, Sunny Adventure Tales. Let's see, Vintage Kingdom Lands. Ooh, Creepy Hermit World. I love that. That's a perfect name. Okay, we're gonna create the world now. All right, let's get things situated. It begins. It senses. This just loads in a bunch of stuff while the game's loading. It remembers all that came before. Taste and smell, grand inventions, glimmer in the soil, burning sparks, molded form, simple tools, a world unbroken, the center unfolding, the carved mountains, the rolling hills, the sheer cliffs, the endless plains, the winter snows. It calls to you, return again. This game does have a story and lore and content in it, and like it's really cool. Okay, first, um, character creation. This is where a few mods come into play. One, races. I actually add those. I'm gonna play as an elf. Yeah, so voices are a thing, and you have tubas, saxes, trumpets, accordions, clarinets, whatever that is, harmonicas, and then flutes, and then you have pitches for them. I prefer the harmonica's pretty good. I also like the sax. But I'm gonna go medium harmonica. We're gonna do bleachers for the underwear. We're gonna do yeah. So this game doesn't really have much like regular skin tones, at least for the base game stuff, and that's because the character you play as is not human. So for the basic lore of this game, around the mid like 14th century, a big temporal storm came and wiped out basically almost all of civilization, basically trapping them in that like certain time period. Um, and you're not human. You came from I think that like a new race of people. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about the lore of this game. I just know that this game is pretty funny. Anyways, we have some ears. Since we're elves, we have either massive, which isn't really there. We're gonna do a long. Let's do sharp. Yeah, we're gonna do this skin tone. And we're gonna do this eye color. I like the layered hair. We're gonna do no things like that. Grin. Should I do another skin tone? Nah, I like this. We're gonna do this with hair. Look at our guy. He looks so beautiful. Got anything to say, bud? Perfect. Alright, now for our class. There's different classes when it comes to elves. There's 4 different classes. The Duskborn, which is the one we're going to be playing because each one has traits. Elven Agility, they all have that, but each one has it differently. You see, Duskborns have plus 5 walk speed and minus 20% hunger rate, but something like a Drow has plus 12 walk speed and minus 10 hunger rate. But that's because they have different buffs to them. I'm not doing Drow, mainly because of mining speed and ore drop penalties. I'm not doing High Elves because of mining speed and ore drop, and also the rest of this. And I'm not going to be doing Forceborn because of this as well. Duskborns have the best overall traits per bad. They also get a walk speed penalty for wearing armor, which does kind of suck, but it's fine. So now that we confirmed our class, welcome to the world. This game is very beautiful. So I know a bit about the landscape, only a tiny bit because I played around on it just to find a good seed. So you're probably wondering how we start in this game, and it's pretty simple. Let me just get rid of this. First, we grab some flint. We're gonna be needing a lot of this, so let's just go around real quick and find as much flint as we can. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is that? I hear footsteps. Okay, I'm running. Nope. Just grab the flint. Hello, traders. Oh! Oh, no. That's not it. Okay, well, anyways, I'm just gonna leave. But first, on our order of business, we have to crouch and then place one on the ground. And we're gonna do knife blade. And then we're going to nap this thing out. This is why I love this game so much. It's so realistic. So we can just nap this thing out real quick. And boom, we have ourselves a knife blade. So now we just got to go and beat up some trees until we get a stick. With a stick, we can combine that. Oh yeah, this game doesn't have a crafting table. You have one in here. That's the only luxury you'll get. And if you notice, we don't have any inventory space besides our hotbar. And to increase that, we have to build baskets, backpacks, and whatnot, and put them in these slots. Pretty simple. But now that we have ourselves a knife, we can go up to grass, and we can cut it for some dry grass real quick. Very fun. So let's just go on collecting some of this grass. Alright. You have 6 dried grass. We're going to grab as much flint as I can, since flint tools do not have a lot of durability to them, contrary to popular belief. We're also going to get more sticks, because I'm going to be needing a lot of them. Speed up all of these. So you're probably wondering why I'm not getting a lot of sticks from some of these. Some of these are just regular leaves, but we're looking for branchy leaves. Oh yeah, here it is. And these are the ones that actually have sticks in them. But regular leaves can also drop them. It's just branchy just gives 100% chance. Alright, let's just break all of these. Alright, we have enough sticks. We're going to make ourselves a axe head. If I hold Alt, I can just control my mouse only instead of having to look around. Let's do this. Alright, we have an axe head now. We're going to make ourselves a shovel head real quick. This game is very slow in its progression, so don't expect, like, fast-paced stuff. To get my first, like, copper, like pickaxe is going to take me, like, an hour, like, a couple hours or so. Or at least a little while. Because I have to not only get this stuff, I also have to cook pottery, cook clay. I have to find, I have to get enough copper bits in order to make, like, stuff. It's a whole process. We have an axe head, a shovel, and a spear. What else can I make with this that I'd want? We have that. I don't really need that, though. Yeah. Oh, pick this up. Alright. Let me just make the tools real quick. 1, 2, 3. We have an axe now, a shovel, and a spear for self-defense. Alright. Get my knife. Alright, we're just gonna keep gathering some stuff real quick. I know where I'll be basing up at. It's a really cool spot I found, that's, like, over there. It is a bit of a journey, though, so we'll have to make it there. But let me explain a bit about the hotbar, because there's a bit of things about it. So one, in the red bar is our health, and as you see, we have 13 bars. Our right is our hunger. We have 2,000 calories, or saturation. This thing goes down just constantly, and it's a real worry. The middle one is our mental stability. So there are temporal rifts that spawn enemies, and certain areas in the game that are temporally unstable, and if we stay in them, that thing will turn left, and we will slowly go insane. And when that happens, enemies will start spawning everywhere. So just don't live anywhere that's temporally unstable, and you'll be fine. Wait, what's this? Ooh, flint and claystone. Nice. So, hold on. We're gonna cut down a tree real quick so I can get some firewood. You see remaining resistance, 83. Let's see. Yeah, things take a while. Certain things require tiers as well, like logs require at least tier 1 stone or flint in order to break, and we currently have tier 1 tools. Anyways, tree's been cut. Alright. We have ourselves a lot of logs now. Good, good. Grab all these sticks since I will be wanting all of them. Okay, okay. Now we can put these logs in here, put this axe in here, and make firewood. Alright. Let's head on down to where I want to base up at. On the way, we're gonna go and get ourselves some inventory space. So, hold on, we have some growing carrots. Ooh, a gray fox. I'm gonna stay away from him. I did add some modded animals into the game, so I'm just trying to stay away from any animal I see. Let's throw my logs down real quick so I can get this cattail. Alright, so do I really need firewood? This is why I hate inventory space. I can just throw down this 8. I don't need that. I have at least have that. Clay right here? Oh, let's go, dude. We already have clay, like, kind of near where I want to base up at. Oh, also, other things. See, we have our character right here. Nutrition, if we get, the more diverse foods we eat, the more these will rise. And if we have these at the top, we will gain more health, like this. Satiation, body temp, walk speed, healing effectiveness, hunger rate, range accuracy, and range charge speed. We have the date, the year, the time, temperature, rainfall in the area, and current rift activity. The rift activity is not area specific, it's all over the world. So I'll show you what a rift looks like when everyone spawns in. Yeah. Also, these berry bushes, I will come back to grab them in a minute once I have inventory space and I make it to my home little area when I live. So we're just gonna journey there real quick. If you look at the map. Oh! That's actually so cool. Okay. For example, the map was like uncolored. It was like yellow. Also, here's where we're living. Look at this valley. It is so beautiful. And that entrance, like the bushes. Oh, they're so beautiful. This place is amazing. And this is my first randomly generated seed I got, and it's perfect. But yeah, as you can see, whenever we're breaking cattails, there's the top part that breaks and the bottom. That's the roots. And with the roots, we can destroy those and take those with us and plant them somewhere else, so we can just have cattails nearby our base. Which is what I will do once I have the stuff to make the baskets I need. First, let's just break all of these and get all the cattails I need. Yeah, as you can see, they can grow in water and on land. So, I think they just need water in the vicinity to, grow. Let's just break everything. Oh yeah, level 1 knives. I don't know how to check. Okay, so there's a certain, level up mod I got. I just don't know how to check it. So, I don't know. I have to look at that another time. Alright, we currently have... I'll get at least 30, and then I'll make the baskets. Alright, we have 30 cattails now. We're gonna make the baskets. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Have more inventory space now. Which means we can do a bear... I need to learn to speak. We can do some more stuff now. Let's grab these cattail roots. And we're just gonna take them to our base location. Now, unlike Minecraft, the in-game day is 48 minutes. So, a day is like 24 minutes, and then night is 24. Very realistic time management. So every 2 minutes is an hour, I think. Yeah. We don't need all of these, but it'd be nice to have them all, just so I can have a lot growing by the base. But as you see, it takes 168 in-game hours to grow one of these things. This game is very realistic. Expect the worst. Alright. My, food is slowly growing, worse. We're going to just try and find some berries to pick real quick. Blackberries. Eat some. Oh yeah, each food has a certain amount of saturation on it, and it can be turned, like, berries can be turned into juice, which is very good. Oh, yep, as you can see, that is a rift right there. That will spawn enemies. And if I stand in it, it will, drain my sanity. So we're just gonna ignore that. Because, you know, ignoring the problem is better than actually, leaving the area. Let's do this. Make the next basket. Alright, good. We have a good amount of storage now. Yeah, cattails are basically the, best thing you can ever have early game. Because they are just so necessary for survival. Because to get our first chest, we need, 24 cattails. Just get a single chest. Yeah, so... It sucks. Oh, and don't expect me to get, like, planks until, like, a couple hours in. Because to get planks, I don't use a pickaxe. I use, a saw. And to make a saw requires, getting metal. And I don't have metal. So, I'm kind of boned. Anyways, we have enough cattails. Let's make ourselves a weed basket. Or weed chest. Let's leave now. My knife is about to break anyways, so... Oop. We have some red currant berries. These are the best berries in the entire game because they give you 80 saturation, which feeds me a fair bit. Alright, we're gonna steal this red currant bush real quick, and we're gonna bring it to the base location. Give me more berries. Alright. So, the area I want to base up at is somewhere around here, I think. Yep, it's right here. So, mainly because there is a big lake, like, right here, and a small lake right here, and this area is really flat. So, it's just very nice to base at. Ooh. Mammoths! There's mammoths over there. Yeah, that's a modded in, like, thing I did. Oh, they're not mammoths, they're elephants. What up, guys? How you doing? Or they're like a version of elephants. They have a lot of wool on them. Okay, anyways. Hello to you too. Hello to you too? What? No, hello to you too. There we go. English. Oh, on. Just knocked over my phone. I'm using it to check the thing. Alright. So, we are going to start by clearing out this thing. Oh, medium fertility. So, each grass has different fertilities. There's low, medium, and then high. Whenever we grow crops, there's different, like, nutrients that they have. And the higher fertility means the higher nutrients they get for growing. Pretty standard, pretty simple. There's also a third version of soil you can have, which is, like, not natural. You have to make it yourself, but it requires a lot of work. So, you know. How do I check the, levels? Oh, my shovel's gonna break. Ugh. Yeah, low fertility under the medium. So, let me make another... Let me make... Yeah, just make shovel head. Let me alter quick. Also, you can't actually nap this thing. You only get the, orange ones. That does not apply to other, stuff, though. Like, making clay stuff. Just clear this out real quick. How do I check what that even does? Alright. So yeah, now we got that whole cleared out. Medium fertility, we're gonna combine this to make packed dirt, and then we're going to make rammed earth to make this cool looking block for building our base. Only doing this just because for aesthetics. Yay. Grab this. There's some over there. Cool. Don't worry, that'll grow over soon. Okay, anyways, for my actual, like, base location, let's just, yeah, let me just steal some of these cranberries. We're gonna move this. So I'm not gonna base too near, like, the water, so I can do stuff with that. We're gonna base probably, like, around where I just destroyed that thing. Let me, grab some of this rammed earth real quick. So, hold on. If I get this, how do I make, let's see. Hey, ooh, sod. Yep, sod stuff. Okay, well, I can't do that then. Well, we'll just make a basic little hut out of this dirt. My dogs are now barking like crazy because my mom is, home. Oh, and that's that. Okay. Another knife blade. Okay. Put that in there, and we have ourselves another knife. We're gonna... This will be a general, like, storage area. And this will just be, like, general other stuff. Are you meant to build a big like a big old home like this, like, as soon as you start? Absolutely not. This is not a mod doing this, allowing me to do this. This is just me building something that I don't need. Or at least probably shouldn't with the limited time and resources that I do have. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Do. There we go. Things are looking nice. Let's fill in this stuff. Actually, I changed my mind. One big room will be a lot easier to light, instead of like a little corner that kind of juts out. If I do this... Okay. I thought it would fall, since I have the one setting turned on, but I guess not. The sun is currently setting and it's still storming out right now. Don't really like that, but okay. Grab all of this. Now, I will be needing a lot of this, like, grass stuff in order to make pottery. My goal, at least for this stream, is to get to the pottery age and make my first set of pottery. Thunderstorm. Man. Oh. Let's get this situated. I suck at building. Now, this home is not pretty by any means, but it's the best we can do with the limited resources that we currently have. And I'm more focused on just getting a home than no home. Rift thing's a medium right now. I don't really like how many portals I'm seeing. Let me just get this clay for a roof as fast as I can. Shovel. Quickly. It's becoming nighttime. I still need to make a fire. I still need to, get a roof on the base. I'm on the clock right now. No! I didn't make it. No! Okay. Things are okay. I'm okay. Everyone's calm. Everyone's relaxed. I'm not in any danger whatsoever right now. Ignore the situation around me. You have packed earth. Run! Alright. Packed earth. I still need more dirt. No! No! What the fuck is that? Ah! Oh my god! What is that thing? Ah! Ah! There was something on the floor. I'm horrified right now. Eat the berries and go away, please. I'm okay. I'm okay. Why? Just dig holes. Make good floor. I'm okay. I'm fine. Everything's okay. I'm currently safe in my predicament. I hear them outside. Yay, level 3. No, light, please. Okay. I need some form of light. Okay. Let's make a good floor. Alright, we're just gonna... I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm so scared right now. Alright. I can just do, I need to make a fire. Alright. Okay, we have that. Will a fire even start when it's raining? I don't know. I think if I just at least have it next to it, then it should be okay. Uh, 3, 4, and then was it like 2 sticks and then one of these? Yeah, fire starters. Ignite, please. Yes! We have fire. How do I make a torch? There it is. Yeah, I also have a realistic smoke mod, so smoke has to have a vent in order to, you know, do that so I don't fucking die. Yeah, but it has a heat vent, so it's okay. If I do that as well, then yeah, it has a heat vent. There we go. Things are okay. I'm okay. Let me light my torch, and this thing will last 24 hours. Or actually, no, it'll last 48 hours. Like that. We're safe for the most part. I say for the most part, mainly because I don't really know. I know I'm safe in here. Well, let's just sit for a second. Actually, you know what? I don't really want the these clothing on me. I don't really like them. Can I throw them in the fire? I don't want these. Put these away. There we go. Now I look all nice and snazzy. Got my boots, my trousers, my clockwork tunic, and my gloves. I look so fancy. Raining is very common in this area, which is good to know. Is it stopping? Nope, it's not. Let me, how do I sit again? I think it's like G. Yep, it is. Oh, hold on, let me move real quick. G. Here we are. In my little humble abode with a fire going. And enemies outside that want to tear me to shreds. I feel so safe right now. I can actually make a bed, I think, out of the, there you go. 1. Then, yep, a hay bed. Lets me skip 7 hours a day. So if I sleep, then I should be able to skip the night at least. It is not a crack house, it is a crack home! I fucking love that. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, we're gonna break this bed real quick. The fire's out. I'm gonna hope and pray that whatever demons that were outside are gone now. Oh, well, he's not. I'm more terrified of the guy on the ground. He was the most horrifying one. Ow! Die. Die! Haha! I have conquered the wilderness. I've also suffered great injuries. And there was a spike in the bed in the side of my home. Alright. Rift activity currently is calm. Good. So things aren't gonna try and spawn and kill me right now. Good. I'm gonna get the rest of the dirt we need in order to make the floor. How much does this cranberry give? Only 60. Oh, I'll just throw that aside. I don't need that. Why did he fall over like the scared Looney Tunes? He actually did though. Enemies don't really have too many animations, so just expect something. Oh, they also admit that? Okay, that does kind of suck though. I'll also have to have like a general vent in the top of my home. Some packed dirt. Finish up the floor. Let's see. Low fertility. There we go. And then we can go up on top of here and then add a little, chimney. On. Grab that. Okay. Head inside. We're going to lay down my bed now. I'm gonna put that in this corner. More dirt now. So now I have more of this. Let's do this, and there we go. Wow, look at this. It looks at your face. And then we're gonna do a bit of that. It just so has the ability to escape, but rain won't get onto me. And same for these. Is this pretty at all? Absolutely not. This looks like some kind of, as Raiden put it, a crack home. But it's meh. I have to break this with my hands now. Like a peasant. And I'm not a peasant. Anyways. He's still laying there. What do I do about him? Let me throw away this unwanted dirt. Oh yeah, we're gonna start getting some more cattails real quick. First, some more storage. Also, on today's agenda, we're going to head back to near where I started, so I can gather some clay and also gather some more berries for food. Because we're going to be surviving on berries and whatever grain I can find until we get ourselves a cooking pot set up. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves what we need. Oh, there's a meteor right there in the sky. You see that right now? That's a meteor. Oh, hell yeah. Meteor ore is like one of the really like rare ores you can get in this game. So cool, we have a meteor that's nearby. That's nice. We're gonna put away our. Let's actually cut up this pine logs into firewood. All right, now we have a bunch of firewood. We're going to stack this up in the base real quick. Put more of this. Shift control. There we go. Now I have a stack of logs right there. I'm gonna put these cranberry bushes somewhere. I set up a currant berries. We're gonna set up these currant berries in a little place around here. Let's see where, because I want to have a general location where I grow all the berries I'll have. Oh, okay. Oh my god, is that all meteors? Whoa. There's so many meteors falling. Alright, well I guess we'll just have the berries near like here, I guess. I don't know. There's a general location where I'll put all the berries. But yeah, we have more flint. So let me just get another shovel. I don't know how many shovels I've made already, but I'm guessing it's in like near the double digits. We're going to... There we go. think my mom is home now. Because my dogs are being extra loud right now. Alright. Branchy leaves. Because my axe is also going to break. Oh my god. What is happening? There are so many meteors falling right now. Dude, there's so many meteors. Alright, so the plan of action, as I stated before, the plan of action is to go back to where I spawned, or at least near there, gather every currant berry bush I can find, and also gather some food, grain, and whatnot. Currant berry. Perfect. Ooh, farming level up. Also, some grains. What's this? Flax. Break the harvest. Nice. Flax is really good because grains give 30% saturation on their own, but 90 days of freshness. They stay fresh for a long time. That's why finding these grains are very good, in my opinion. There you go. Some flax seeds. They also give me flax fibers, which can be turned into twine, which is also very good. Yeah. Anyways, I am going to grab other berries, but I'm not going to grab the bushes themselves. Mainly just so I have a bit of food to keep me going. Quartz? Okay, so when you find bits on the floor, you want to mark them on your map, because that means below them is probably some, like, material. And I'll have to be looking for those if I want to find copper as well. So, quartz. I want to mark that as white, pinned, and saved. And that's now on our map, so we know where quartz can be found when need be. Some more flax. Always nice to get some of this. Tool? What can I use with tool? Can it be used to make healing? Well, actually, let me... Tool. An amulet? Huh, cool. Anyways, is that more stuff I see? No, it's just this. Alright, so we're just gonna keep going. More currant berries. Nice. Also, something I should note as well. Food has a time limit. Fresh for 2 days. One of the big aspects of this game is preparing for winter, because you'll be needing food that can last you to winter. And let's just make an example of, like, a few ways you can actually store food. One of them is by making a, like, certain thing out of clay and putting it underground, which can preserve things for at least a while. Another way is by making crocks, which can store 4 servings of food, and if you seal them with, like, wax or animal fat, that can preserve them up to, like, a few years, which is very good. Though getting that is a bit difficult. Also, we got ourselves some spelt grain. Very nice. But yeah, food preservation is very good. One of your big goals is just surviving, like, the first, like, few winters. Winters 1 and 2, from what I've heard, are the hardest to survive because you're just starting out, so it's very difficult to get things done. And if you needed even more realism, crops take actual in-game months to grow, so you can't just grow something and expect it to be, you know, there in like a day or two. Anyways, we're back up near here, so I'm currently looking for clay again. I forgot where I saw it. I'm also looking for... Oh, this is rye. It's another, type of thing. Oh, onions! Yay, we have some onions now. And we can grow them. Give me the seeds. Onion seeds. I have so much stuff on me right now. I have so many berries. Let's eat all these. See some more, berries over there. Hey, I won't fuck with you as long as you be nice to me, okay, bud? Mutual agreement. How many bushes do I have? 6 bushes right now. We're going to keep looking. Ooh, more stuff. What is this? It's spelt. Nice. I'm gonna make a lot of porridge whenever I get my first cooking pot, because porridge is very good, very nourishing. Where is the clay? I know it was around here somewhere. Here it is. I want to mark this on my map. I'm gonna do this brown pinned clay. Actually, we're gonna make it red clay. Save. And I'm gonna be needing around 4 stacks of this stuff, at least to be on the safe end of things. Yeah, clay stuff requires a lot. And I mean 4 stacks just to be on the safe side of stuff, just so I don't have to go back here at least for a long while to get more. Okay, let's just get as much clay as we can. So how are y'all doing? Oh, pretty good. Oh, we reached here. All right, let's dig around here. You know, sometimes this game can be very scary. It can be, like, really hectic with, like, things going on, enemies attacking, storms going on, wolves chasing you. But then other times like this, it's very calming. Just chilling, mining some clay, hearing the sounds of nature around me. It's very nice, very peaceful. Alright, stack number 4. Let's go. Oh. There we go. 4 stacks of red clay. Let's head home. Was that more red currant? It is! Yay! Oh, we're gonna harvest some of these. Red currant. Red currant. Yeah, it takes, when it comes to berries growing, it takes, like, first have to flower, and then they produce the berries. This game is very realistic with everything it does, so you have to learn growing seasons for certain things. Certain crops won't grow in the winter, pretty obviously. So others will. So it's just a learning process. There's a lot of things I don't know right now. I have 2 planted back there, I think. Or 3, I'm not really sure. Let's just grab as many as I can find, at least. What's this? Ooh, carrots. What do I not need on me right now? I do want those. I can get more dry grass later on, but that's good to have, at least for right now. I don't want to throw away food. I don't need the fire starter. Because I have the torch, and that will basically give me infinite fire starter uses. I got 1 carrot seed. Good. Bleh. What's this? Some rye. Give me them seeds. Don't I have any rye seeds? Oh, I don't. I don't need flax stuff on me right now. Should I have thrown that away? Probably not, but I don't really care because I don't need it right now. We're going to... Ow. Yeah, don't do as I say, or however the saying goes. A lot of flax. A lot of mature flax, actually. Hold on, this is so much mature flax. We have... Oh my god, the amount of grains we have right now. Oh, we have so much food. Yeah, I'm set for, like, life. 60 red curtain berries, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm set for life on food. Well, not for life, at least for, like, a couple days. Turnips, oh my gosh. And there's some more carrots growing right here. Nice. Yeah, we have a lot of food growing on the base. I'm gonna make some more storage in a while. I'm gonna take it all and put them in there. For the time being, though, welcome back to the crack house. Alright, we're going to, but first let's plant all these real quick, since that will free up an inventory slot. Yeah, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can stack them 2 times, I think. I think you can stack them at least 2. And yeah, we'll make a little farm of berries. Anyways, we're gonna put all this clay in here right now. Actually, we're gonna form this real quick. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna make... Ooh, hold on. This helps me make a lot more stuff. I can make 5. Why do I want to make 5? Let's make 4. Alright, now this is where things get a bit tedious. So we're gonna pull out this and start destroying some stuff. Alt. Real quick. Yeah, when it comes to making a lot of clay things, it does take a while to do. It's a very tedious process. Welcome to Vintage Story. Even the most simplest of things take 80 steps. Oh, yeah. And you can actually mess up and have to add more clay. Like, let me show you. I can break that and have to add more again. So, yeah. A thing that does help is that if you enter a step like this where you have to just, add a bunch of clay, and it repeats itself like a few times, then you can just, duplicate it. I'll show you in a second when I have this done. And if you don't like doing this, there are mods to help with it, where like auto-completes for you. Same goes for like smithing and other things. If you can't be dexterous and have to click multiple times. If we do this, duplicate, and then we can just do this, and yeah, it does that. But I personally still prefer this way, mainly because of the challenge, and it's a lot more time-consuming to do this, so it feels a lot more realistic to me. It feels a lot more realistic. I don't even know if that's a proper sentence, but I don't care. Make 4 crocks. We have a lot of things we have to make. 1, some crocks so we can store some food. At least preserve it for a few days. And now, with this one, boom. Now they're all here. Now I can just pick them up. And these are raw crocks right here. Put those in there for right now. We're also going to be making ourselves a plate. I can make a bowl. Should I make 4 bowls? For the time being, let's focus on other stuff. We're gonna make ourselves a... Where's a pickaxe mold? Red clay pickaxe mold. Here it is. We're going to do this. Do. can. There we go. Raw pickaxe mold. Nice. I'm gonna take a small break for a second, so the stream will resume in just... do this. Alright, so some good news, guys. My mom actually got me some food. Whataburger, to be exact. So I'm gonna be eating that in a bit. Probably during the stream or something. I don't know. Alright, let me get some stuff. Let me get things set up again. Okay. So if I just do this... Gotta get my phone set up so I can look at chat. Alright. I think I already asked this, I'm not sure. But how y'all doing? How's everyone's day? At least the one person that's watching this. Alright. Let's get things worked. We have that and that. We also need ourselves a hammer mold, if I'm correct. I will be also making a prospecting thing, because I will also be wanting that as well. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing good. I think messages, at least for chat, are like really delayed. Twitch in general is just a really delayed thing. So yeah. I don't really know where I was going with that. I'm gonna just make this. That's okay. There we go. Prospecting thing. Put that in there. Next is going to be the hammer mold. Gray hammer. Yeah, multi-metal. Create this as well. That's uneven. That's 3 and this is 2. Oh, I hate that. I really do. That's so uneven. Why would you make that game? Why would you punish me like this? Why would you punish me with like this unevenness? I really just why? Why did this happen to me? That's so uneven. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Now we have the pickaxe, axe. We're also gonna be needing a cooking pot. Let me just do this so quick. Yeah, this is just gonna be me building stuff with clay for a while. Welcome to Vintage Story, the realistic game where you spend 3 hours making clay. I actually just sat down. This. Cooking pot. Now we can cook food. And then we need a... This is a storage vessel, which can hold up to grain, like grains and vegetables in it. So this will be very nice to have. Put this out. It is becoming nighttime, which is, you know, not that fun, but it's alright. Go pawn. So much clay. Yeah, I'm almost through my first stack of it already. Something I do like about this game compared to Minecraft is that a lot of, like, take Minecraft, since Vintage Toy was originally a Minecraft mod before, like, the developers of it were, like, too upset. I should stop saying like. Alright. When the developers were too upset with, how limiting Minecraft was, so they decided to make their own engine and whatnot. And, oh, I'm out of clay. Oh, that's just evil. It makes me have to restart that. That's just evil. Anyways, they were too upset with it. So a lot of like this game stuff does like look and also kind of act a tiny bit similar, like similar to Minecraft in a way. But if you notice, there's a lot of features that were like mods to Minecraft that are just base game here. Like how if a tool breaks, it will automatically equip it, and a few other things. It's very cool. I really like it. Alright. And this is where we'll be spending most of our clay. Oh, pawn. Also, when it comes to torches right there, they do only last, 48 hours, but if you pick them up and place them back down again, that resets, which is very nice. So you can just pick them up, place them back down, and then boom. You just love inhaling the smoke. Let me just do this. Oh my gosh, how much clay must I spend, and how much must I do to make this vessel? Bro, how much? Oh my gosh. This is so much clay to make this thing. Alright, there we go. So we have... I don't have a plate yet. I need a plate if I want to actually eat the food. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me just fix this real quick. Yeah, this game requires a lot of work if you want to do anything, but I enjoy it. It's a lot more slowed down and peaceful compared to, like, Minecraft, for example. So you have to focus more on things. And I think it just gives it, like, a lot more depth. Alright, we have ourselves a plate now. So we have Crocs. I need more storage. That's what I need. Alright, let's go get some cat... What's the activity? It's calm. Okay. Let's just get some cattails, and I'll be okay. Just get 48 cattails. At least 24. Only needs 24. So I can at least make another chest. I don't like how dark it is. I want to go inside. Help me. Alright. Go. Run. Back to the crack house we go. Run, please. Alright, we're safe. Let me break this real quick so I can reset the timer. Alright. And those, we have ourselves another basket. Boom. Alright, good. I'm gonna fire the clay in the morning. So, the... Oh my God, that grass scared me so much because I thought it was an enemy. I need 2 dirt. 2 dirt required. Now I can block up the entrance. Alright, we're safe now. Sleepy time. Wait, no, hold on. I must eat the berry. Sleepy time. Schnork, me, 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 schnork, me, 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 me. Awaketh I am. Very, it's calm. Alright. So, we're going to spend the next while preparing for actually cooking all this. Let me clean up my inventory a little bit so I can prepare for this. It's going to take a while for us to, you know, plant all this real quick. We have currently 8 flint. We're gonna get another knife blade up and going so I can cut a lot of grass, because the materials to cook stuff it takes a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be needing a lot of firewood, a lot of sticks, and a lot of dry grass. Let me get this. That's no exception. I'm going to be needing a lot of materials for this. So are we getting another axe head real quick? Okay, another axe head. Okay. Berries should go in there. That should go in there. And then you should. Alright. Let me, start cutting up this for the grass. We also have to find a location where we're gonna actually cook the stuff in general. And we're gonna do it, over here. Now, because of how it works, we have to destroy all the grass in this area, or it will catch fire and burn down anything and everything around it. So I hope you're not worried. Let me throw this away. Alright, there we go. We're going to... Oh! It's an earthworm. Hello, little buddy. I'm destroying your home right now. Deal with it, bozo. Alright, let's just keep destroying all this grass. And I'm destroying as much as I can because I don't want this grass to catch fire and then lead to my entire area around here being on fire. Because that would be catastrophic. I need a lot of space for this. So we're gonna put one right here. I'll have to dig more, but how many do I even have? I have one. Put the bowl in there. Hold on, let me grab my other ones real quick so I can see how much I have to dig. We currently have I can put 4 in there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I need 6 spots in order to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then we're gonna just take the rest of the grass out from the area. I'm gonna need another knife. The work never ends in Vintage Story. Think you have it, and you don't. Okay, what is up with my area being, like, prone to, like, 3 billion meteors? I have seen, like, 8 already, and it's not even, like, day 2. It is day 2, and I've seen, like, 8 fall already. Am I in the prehistoric age or something? Like, why are there so many meteors? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to put these in here real quick. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That. Does that need more? I think it does. Yeah, I think it needs more space. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and I'll have to see how much that's like space I will need. Also, I measured my thing was wrong. I'm gonna need more space. Anyways, actually, no, I can just pick this up. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, how? Let me go get some sticks actually, real quick before I say anything else. Yes! Oh my god, native copper bits. You have no idea how happy I am. Let me give you a frame of reference to how long it took me to find just... Like, I didn't even find it my last playthrough, but let me tell you how much I searched. I traveled 3,500 blocks in all directions trying to search for this. I looked up and down. I spent 5 hours on that playthrough looking for this. And it's right across from my where I'm bases. And there's also Pete. Pete is another way to, like another thing you can burn instead of using logs if you don't want to. It's a small amount right here, but, oh, it's actually a lot. I'll also take some of this, because, I don't know, I can serve on the logs for, you know that. Anyways, map this. We got copper. Let's go. Oh, dude, that's so good. Finding copper so early on. That's so good. Yeah, 2 copper bits. Oh my gosh. That's insane. We can't really do much with only 2, but like, that's still a good amount in my book. Anyways, continuing on with what I was doing. Only 3 sticks. That did not give me a lot of sticks. Alright. Let's find a bigger tree to cut down so I can get more sticks for this. But I'm so happy finding native copper bits right by my base, because I had no idea that was there. The only things I know about, like, this world in general is, like, just some landmarks. Like, I know in that direction is, like, an oceany area with some, like, an island in the middle. And that's it. I know the general, like, landforms. I don't know anything about, like, ores. And the fact it's right next to where I decide to build is so unbelievably rare. I promise you, I'm not faking this. This is not for, like, you know... I did not stage this. I promise you. Please trust me. Anyways, we have more flax than I'd ever need, at least for a while. But we are near some bigger trees. Let's go and see what is here. I need a very big tree to cut down to get as many leaves as possible. More berries. As if I needed any more. Some more quartz bits, that's nice. This is a big tree. We're gonna cut this thing down. Nah, screw it. This thing's about to break anyways. Let's just use this one. Such riveting gameplay, me holding down a single button. Yay! Give me all the sticks, please. I need as many sticks as possible. Also some vines. I think I can turn those into, like, rope or something. I'm not really sure what I can turn them into. I know I can turn them into something, though. Need more sticks, though. If you think I have enough sticks, you're very wrong. I'm gonna be needing so many sticks for this. It is 8 sticks for a single one of those fires. And I only have 9. Throw this away. Turn it to twine? I don't need this. I don't need low fertility as well. Make the knife I wanted. Let's just go around breaking this stuff then, because that's, I think, how I'm gonna get what I need. What's this? Witch's hat. It's a mushroom. Fresh for 80 days. Okay, so if you want to know if a mushroom is poisonous or not, look at the saturation. If it says 80, like just basic food, then you know it's fine. But if it says minus health, that means it's poisonous, so don't eat that. Very good information for like no one, because I doubt anyone else is gonna ever play this game that watches this. So hold on, 6 times 8 is how much? How much sticks do I even need? 8. Hold on, I gotta pull out the calculator real quick. I gotta find out how much sticks I need. um, 8 times 6. 48! Are you actually, like... You're joking. 48 sticks to do that? That is insane. I don't even... Dude. Am I sure on my own measurement if it's 48 sticks? If it's like 4 sticks per one? Ow. Wait, hold on. Where did I get the number 8 from? Hold on, that's a good question. It was 4 times 6. Wait, no. I'm confused my own measurements. Why are there 2 dead chickens here? Okay, we're just gonna move on in my life and just ignore whatever the hell I'm thinking about. Okay, we're gonna check real quick before I do anything else if I actually need 48 sticks for this or not. I'm also gonna check with the one stuff. Oh yeah, wild animals you can domesticate with like breeding. So if you capture some animals, you can like put them in a pen or something, and if you do that with enough like generations of like breeding and whatnot, they'll eventually be more comfortable with you like being around, and they won't be as scared. So like let's say you have cows or something, you want to milk them, you can like have them go on through generations, and then eventually you'll be able to milk them and they won't be as scared. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm yapping. So let me go over to one of these things real quick, and let me just test them. So we have to put down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then until it says that, and then 1. Oh my god, yeah, it really is 4. I think. Is it? Please don't tell me. I wasn't really counting. Yep, it is 4. Why? Why must you do this to me? Why? I don't want to get 48 sticks. Oh, I have to cut down so much stuff. Why? Why must this game do this to me? Then I have to put this on top, and then I have to light it. Let's at least fill up the ones I can with this. Alright, so that's good. I need so much sticks, though. That's... Okay, hold on. Before I do anything else, let me check if I can work that with, like, this. If this is, like, normal or not. Oh, I can. Okay, so it's, like, the exact same. It's just, you know. Oh, this is gonna be annoying to do, but that's alright. I just don't know what to do. There's a lot of trees around here, but like, a lot of these aren't gonna give me like a lot of sticks. Yeah, I got 2 sticks from this. But there is a mod that does add in the ability to get sticks by chopping up firewood. I could do that right now. Okay, guys, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna add a mod to this. Are things good now? Are we okay? Things okay? Where am I on my map? Again. Okay, things look to be okay. I lost all sense of direction. Okay, base is back this way. Let's see if things are actually working right now. First off, yep, okay, so things didn't corrupt. Real question, though, is if firewood actually gives me sticks now. It does! So the mod did work. Okay, I just downloaded that real quick during the stream, so... yeah. Now I can get sticks a lot easier. My axe did break. That's fun. I like how it sticks over the top. Oh, I have to add more. Yeah, to cover that up. Alright, that's cool. Alright, now that that's all good, we can head over to where... oh, give me a second. Gotta reconfigure things. Alright. Back in business. We're going to grab my torch. And we're going to head over here. So, something I will do, because it does rain pretty commonly in this area, is I'm going to make myself another shovel real quick. Get this, and we're going to get some dirt, and we're going to cover the tops of these things. Because if rain gets on top of them, it will basically destroy whatever work we were doing on them. And I don't want to do that at all. So we're going to just get this shovel. Nope, don't drop it on the floor. Get some of this dirt. This wall tastes like dirt. Alright, there we go. Now I can just do this. This will light that on fire. Now it would take 16 in-game hours for that to finish cooking. We're just gonna light all this up. Afraid of that collapsing, but it should be fine. Yeah, but now we have all this cooking. That took a while, but now we can focus on other things. It'll take a while for that to cook, though. I feel like we should focus on getting more storage, because baseline, we have a bit of space, so we're just gonna get more storage baskets to help with things. We're gonna do this, put some of these seeds in there. How to make shelves. I want to learn how to make shelves, since that can help with things. Shelf. That's not what I want. That requires boards, which require... yeah. Oh, also, a neat thing you can do in this game, if you crouch and do this, I think you can... yeah, control, shift, and then crouch. Yeah, you can lean things up against walls. It's very cool, actually. You can do this with all things, as well. It's, like, so cool. This game is so, like, amazing, which is how much customization you can do. Like, you can have vertical slabs, regular slabs. There's even boards in this game that let you do so much cool customization with them. The building in this game, far better than anything Minecraft has. I'm just gonna be entirely honest with you. I am now a full-blown, vintage story stan. Anyways, just gonna gather as much cattail as I can. Cattail genocide run. And luckily, there's a lot of cattail around here, so we can just get a lot for very easy. A lot for very easy. That's just great English, Eric. Just amazing. Alright. You can just see the amount of smoke coming out of that. Ooh, that's a lot of wood right there. Okay. Go. 48, we can just do this now, and we have 2 weed baskets. Nice. But my crusade and my hunger for more storage is not over yet. I need an even number of things, or I will be very upsetty spaghetti, in lack of better terms. When I first... Okay, after installing the mod, when I tried loading back into here, I got, like, a lot of error messages, so I'm really concerned if things are, like, working, like, properly or not. But I think that's mainly because when I went to go install them, so how Vintage Story works is, as a mod DB page, and I, being the, dumbass that I am, forgot to close out of the game before installing it. So when I did, it booted me off the world and sent me to the front, the main menu, asking if I wanted to install it or not. So, you know, totally smart guy right here. Did I just throw away all the cattail I had? You know, I gotta actually think before I do things. Where are the rest of the cattail I just mined? Oh, I turned into weed baskets, that's why. Yep, totally smart. I definitely just didn't forget everything I did in that past, like, few seconds. Okay, now we have 6 baskets. We're just gonna put them right here. Yay, more storage. Alright, now things are a lot more organized. We're just gonna keep these things on me. Where are my berries? My berries. We have a day, 22 hours until they are gone. Feast up on the berries. Oh. Calm weather right now. That's good. At least calm temporal storms. I'm gonna get myself another axe real quick. There we go. Alright, there's basically not much we can do right now besides go look for copper bits, until we... Well, basically, we're waiting for that to cook. For the time being, though, let's head back to where I found the copper bits, and we're just gonna try finding some more of them around the area. Alright, let's see. Any more around here? Or is that the only one that was around? I'm guessing that was. Well, we're gonna go explore the area around here then, and see if there's any copper that I can find. I need a fair bit of copper. Oh, I just realized I need to make something else. Yeah, so in order to actually make the, like, smelt down the copper bits we find, I need a crucible, so I need to also smelt that up. Oh, that means even more waiting. That's alright, though. That's fine. I can wait. I'm a patient person. That sounded like I was lying there, but I'm not. I promise you, I am patient. Okay, let's see. Clay stones. Wait on. Clay, stone, stones. Say that 5 times faster. More quartz. I'm noticing a lot of quartz around here. I'm not complaining, I just don't need quartz. Any copper? Another way I can get copper is by panning. I can pan some sand and have the... Oh, that's a rift. Oh, yep, it's medium right now. Okay. That's lovely to know. I'm currently in danger. How amazing. Oh my gosh. It's coming my way. No, no. I think that was a leopard or something. Oh god, there's more. I was eating food whenever I saw them. I just want copper. Ah, there's one right there. Just go. Just go. Just mine this. You know what? Just keep searching. We're fine. I'm fine. Ignore the apocalyptic event that's currently unfolding around me. We can just ignore that. Like all good problems. Another way to get copper is by entering caves. But those are all filled with, you guessed it, enemies. That thing's running at me. Ah! It's running at me. No. I haven't done anything to you. Leave me alone, please. Ah, get away from me. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna stab you to death. Leave me alone. I'm gonna kill you. Why are you faster? Oh my god, that was horrifying. Well, at least I have some stuff now. 17 meat, 3 lumps of fat, some pelts. Okay, I don't... 17 meat. That's insane. That was a blessing in disguise. Oh, that's a goblin. Hello, goblin. I'm going back into my little cave. I'm safe here now, for the most part. Let me just... Oh my god, that's so much meat. Okay. Okay, that's cooking now. Ooh. For base game, Vintage Story, they use, calculus? No, not calculus. What's it called? Fahrenheit and Celsius. They use Celsius for their things. And because I'm a filthy American, I don't know that, so I got a mod that adds Fahrenheit instead. All the lovely smoke. I think this is where I might just end things. We got things cooking. We got things made, and I feel proud of my progress. I just realized it's been nearly 2 hours now. It hasn't felt like that at all. But yeah, this has been fun.